Tractors are the most valuable of all the tools used on farms today. No other piece of equipment has as many uses or works as hard as the basic tractor, but they can also be dangerous. In fact, tractor accidents are the leading cause of work-related deaths in agriculture. Hi, I'm Jesse with State Fund. The concepts we're about to cover will help you stay safe while using a tractor on the job. Tractors are powerful machines that drive much differently than cars and other vehicles, so you should receive proper training before operating one. Learn from someone with experience or take a training course to become familiar with basic operating procedures. Personal care is easy to overlook but plays a major role in tractor safety. Arrive for work well rested and never use drugs or alcohol before operating a tractor, since these substances can affect your alertness, coordination, and judgment. Use eye protection if flying debris is a concern. Since tractors are noisy, consider hearing protection if you're working alone and don't need to communicate with others. Start each workday with a quick pre-operational inspection. Always check these 6 things before turning the key on your tractor. 1. Tires. Check air pressure, tread wear, and make sure lug nuts are tight. 2. Implement attachment points, including hitches, pins, safety clips, and the PTO. 3. Fluid leaks. Look for leaks on the ground beneath the tractor. Also, regularly check fluid levels for fuel, coolant, engine oil, and hydraulic oil. 4. SMV sign. If yours is dirty, clean it. If it's worn out, replace it. 5. Lights and flashers. Make sure your headlights, turn signals, and warning lights work and replace bulbs if necessary. 6. Seatbelt. Make sure it works, then be sure to use it if your tractor has ROPS. If you find anything in need of repair, make sure it's fixed before running the tractor. When mounting or dismounting the tractor, always use the hand and foot holds and maintain 3 points of contact. This is the best way to avoid slips and falls that can put you out of commission. When starting up your tractor, always use the ignition key. Starting up any other way bypasses critical safety systems designed to protect you. Starting from the engine compartment, for example, is a common accident scenario. After starting, let the engine warm up a moment and use that time to look around and locate children, pets, or others in the area. When it's safe, put the tractor in gear and briefly test the brakes before moving on. Here are some basic rules for safe tractor driving. Constantly observe your surroundings. Watch for people or animals in your area and keep clear of ditches, culverts, and other obstacles. Drive slowly, plan your turns, and watch for uneven terrain. Go especially slow at row ends, since these tend to be busy places where you may encounter workers, equipment, or other vehicles. Never drive any kind of front-end loader or scoop with a bucket held high. Doing so raises your tractor's center of gravity even higher and makes it easy to tip over. Slow way down when moving a loaded bucket or scoop. Never allow riders on your tractor, even on short trips. Tractors are designed as one-person machines, and there's no safe place for anyone else to ride. Let's talk about the 4 most common types of tractor accidents and how to avoid them. First, overturns or rollovers. A rollover is when a tractor tips sideways or backwards and overturns, potentially crushing the driver. Backward overturns tend to occur when loads are hitched too high, or when a tractor's rear tires are either frozen to the ground, stuck in a mud hole, or otherwise blocked from rotating. To avoid this, hitch only to the drawbar, never to any other part of your tractor, and be sure that rear tires are free to rotate before stepping on the gas. Sideways overturns can easily happen when working on inclines and hillsides. Stay off a slope too steep for safe operation. Sometimes it's better to back up an incline rather than drive forward. Always go slow and avoid quick turns. Rollover protective structures, or ROPS, save lives every year. These steel bars or cabins are designed to protect you from harm if the tractor overturns and are highly recommended. Be sure to use your seatbelt every time you use a ROPS-equipped tractor so that you stay within the ROPS-protected area during an overturn. The second most common type of tractor accidents are runovers or backovers. Tragically, many people have been run over by tractors because the driver was unaware of them. Look to see who's around before getting behind the wheel. Then drive slowly and keep your head on a swivel. Always look for the unexpected. Number 3. Entanglements. Loose clothes, long hair, and even jewelry can easily get entangled in the moving parts of a tractor. Minimize your risks by wearing snug-fitting clothes and securing long hair and jewelry. Make sure your PTO shield is in place and working, and always turn off your tractor before making any adjustments or clearing jams around the PTO. Lastly, roadway collisions with other vehicles. When traveling on public roads, your SMV sign must be attached and clearly visible. Be especially careful when making left-hand turns. Lock your brake pedals together, since braking only one wheel at high speed could cause your tractor to skid out of control. And use your flashers. The more visible you are to other drivers, the better. Here are 3 simple rules to follow when refueling your tractor to help avoid a fire or explosion. First, no smoking. Keep fuel away from open flames and any other ignition sources. Second, shut off the engine, allowing pressure in the tank to reduce before adding fuel. Third, look for leaks or spills around the gas tank and filler cap. A leaky fuel tank can lead to a nasty fire. Now let's talk about towing. Whether you're just moving gear from point A to point B or working with a PTO device, towing needs to be done correctly to be done safely. Remember to hitch to the drawbar only. Hitching anywhere else destabilizes the tractor. If your implement requires a 3-point hitch, then carefully follow the manufacturer's instructions. For smoother handling, add ballast to balance the weight of your rig. Finally, when towing liquids, drive extra slowly and beware of side-to-side slosh, which can destabilize your tractor and lead to a side rollover if you're not careful. Tractors are powerful machines that bring tremendous efficiency to your work, but they must be respected and used with caution. We make safety choices every day. Taking the time to do things right is one of the most valuable investments you can make. Review the safety guidelines in this video, build them into your routine, and make safety at work a lifelong habit. For more resources like this, visit safeatworkca.com, where you'll find videos, articles, and more to help you make your workplace safer. From all of us at State Fund, thanks for watching.